Hello, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation, coming to you late and live on this Friday night. All my European friends are probably in bed right by now. Come on, European friends. Let's have a little bit of fun here tonight. And come on by. Hey, All Is One now is here. Hey, what's up, homie? Good to see you. All Is One here. And Oaksy88 is here from England. He didn't go to bed yet. That's good. GLG Geckos, mostly outdoors, has made it through. I'm going to have a bite of Cheerios in his honor, by the way, because me and Cheerios and mostly outdoors, we go way back. Oh, yeah. Numismatic Okie, what's up? Yeah. Silver Wolverine. Yes, sound live stream. Thank you, Silver Wolverine. John Hartley's here. Tricky Guy's here. Slacker Stacker is here. And Funkhead Forcelli is here. All right. Very good. Yes, a live stream here. And if you'll pause for a moment, I've got to do two things. I'm going to do them, but I'm going to do them one at a time so it doesn't take me so long. That's better. Got sound. Yes, very good. I'm glad you got sound. Silversmith. See how fast I can feed my cat. Well, you want to time me? Who wants to time me to feed my cat? Here we go. I'm going to go out and let's see how quickly it takes me to feed my cat. I'll be right back. Start the timing right now. I'm back. I'm back. How long did that take? Oh, man, I was quick, wasn't I, Chewy? 5 seconds, right? 6 seconds? No, I don't know. I probably was a little slower than that. Probably 10, 15 seconds. Thank goodness it's Friday, Poppy Stuff says. Very good. Oh, wow. Whew. Yes, I had to bring the kitties back. Proof of life. And so that was the subject of the last video. Was the 3 different values for gold and silver. And the 2 different values for soft and cuddly kitties. Yes. So Numismatic Okie says that makes as a special release 2017 Kooks with the Panda Privy. They only minted 8,000 of them. Get them while they're hot. He ordered 4. All right. Wow. Have they done that before with the Kooks? I know they did it with the Maple Leafs. The Raven Hawk is here. What's up? Good to see you, Raven. Leon April's here. Good to see you, April. And Dirk Jackson is here. Very good. And probably what I'm going to do is probably do a little comment review with you guys. What do you think? Or we could listen to the news unit's live stream. He's live streaming right now. What do you think? We're going to cut into that for a second. You want to see what the news unit's live stream's like for a split second? Let's see here. Let's do that. Let's cut into the news unit's live stream here just for a split second. Let's see what happens. Share my screen. And I don't think this is going to show the, let's see here. Present to everybody. Play.
Nobody's making you do it. You should do it because you have your own conscience.
There it is. All right. Pretty boring stuff going on there.
We're all connected.
We're all connected. That's all. Okay, that's good enough. All right. Let's do the comments now. Let's look at some comments here. Community. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the comments. Let's do a little comment review for fun, just for fun. Haven't done that in a little while, so let's do that. And we will come back. Because I'm a little behind on this anyway. Because I think it'll be a great time here. Okay, scrolling down here. So we did a little something different. We saw a little bit of a live stream, and then we moved on very quickly from it. It didn't take us long, did it? All right. Donald in New Mexico commented. Silver Wolverine has commented on a previous video. And we're going to play catch up. And we'll put a little mustard on that ketchup too while we're here. All right, here we go. All right, on my tin can made a silver video, Quang Mo says, would putting in the dishwasher affect possible grading results? Well, it very well could, and it could cause, exaggeration of milk spots too. Or it might help disinfect the rest of the dishes in there because it's silver. Pokemon says, anyone here going to buy anything from Tiffany's? Not me, couldn't afford it. Same here. I'm eating breakfast cereal right now. So in theory, I could have breakfast at Tiffany's. Coins and Currency says, great video, Sal. Interesting information, but way overpriced for the silver can. I agree with you. Samuel Lucas Flagger. I really start to think that after 180 years, Tiffany and Company have ran out of ideas. A silver paperclip for 160 bucks. Oh my. Yeah, I think so too. Here's one. Radio Hills Music is going to have to watch this video for me to tell him that's a negatory ghostwriter. Actually, I checked. That dude has not subscribed to me, and he just is. They're pumping his own channel, but I'm here. Maybe he will actually come back and see that this live stream, and for me to tell all my viewers to never subscribe to Radio Hills Music. All right, very good. Khalik Muhammad, I think he pronounced that wrong, but got 2 Morgans, 1 Ike, 1978, 1 is 1921, 3 Filipino, 1 peso, 1903, and he gives his telephone number out there for everybody to call. What do you think? Should we call this guy? I don't know. Let's see if we can call this guy. All right. Let's see here. Let me see if we can do this. Let me find my other thingamajig here. We're going to give this guy a call. Let's see here. Okay. Not very bright guy to put his phone number out on YouTube, but we're going to take advantage of it. Here we go. Let's see if I can find a way to do this. Let's see. Okay. Where are you? Where am I? Okay, there we are. Okay. Calling up Khalik or whatever his name is. Khaled. Oh. Well, let's see here. Let's try it from here. Where are we? Where are we? Come on. Let's call him up. Let's see here. It might not work. He's all the way out there in Indonesia or something like that. 393. I don't know where that is. Anyways, can't call it. Sorry, dude. Can't call you. Maybe some other time. Let's see. Okay, where are we? All right. Funny how demand. Let me get back to this here. Funny how demand for swans changed overnight. Yes, it really is. It's crazy. It's sold like wildfire. The market's really fickle like that, isn't it? Jake is love. DW, so how would this work in real life? Mexico sets a price that would only go up, but not go down. I'm not sure what you mean by that. On the how the silver, it's my Mexican silver video. But anyways, Ed Caddy, that was a good video, but pretty straightforward. And this is on how to avoid buying fake gold. But I got a question about NGC and PCGS. Do you think you would be any more safe buying slab coins and just paying the extra premium? Thanks for your time. Well, more than likely you would. That's the one thing about modern coin grading that I don't that I think is one advantage is typically the grading companies will at least certify the coin, and in some cases it might be good, especially for pandas. I think it's good to have graded pandas in most cases, unless you have a discerning eye and the like for that. So yeah, DOC Silver Stacker. I'm sure our YouTube poors can do it cheaper. Put the cans in their pantry, people wouldn't blink an eye. Plain sight hiding place. Well, that's right, DOC Silver Stacker. Although I gotta say, it would be probably a pretty big challenge to pour a silver can, is my guess. Let's see here. And avoid buying fake gold. You maybe should have mentioned that the so-called anti-counterfeit packaging is easier to fake than the bar itself. Plus, if you don't take the bar out of the packaging, it's much harder to see the test the bar is real. A real 999 gold 1 ounce wafer is easy to bend when slightly and bend back. A fake is absolutely rigid. Well, I don't think DL Weld watched the video because in that video I talked about that it is very easy to tell in most cases with 1 ounce bars if they are fake or not, because they're going to be thicker. Now, there may be tungsten, but you'd have to have a really thin piece of tungsten in there. And more than likely, those are much harder to find and will cost a little bit more money. But for the most part, those cards are easily faked and they are out there. And you just have to be careful. If you do find them in there and they are tungsten, well, then that's where you would take it out. But, check to see if it's thicker first. And you test it with a precious metals verifier, because a precious metals verifier will be able to tell you without you taking it out of the package whether it's gold or not. D-Wing's World on the tin can. That is one expensive can of soup, I say. Would be hilarious if you pass away and your kids are like throwing that stupid can out. That's for sure. Exactly. He's going to recognize that. On my silver will never increase in value video, Dan says, sorry, but it will. Silver and gold are precious metals you would hoard in case of financial uncertainty. During the Ukrainian genocide between World War I and World War II, paper money was useless. The Russians only accepted silver and gold as payment for food and necessities. Well, here's another example of somebody who didn't watch the video. I don't think he watched 1 second of that video because he totally misses the point of that video, and that is the case where I mentioned that it will never increase in value because those of us in the community already understand its value. It is underpriced, and it will increase in price in due course, and it may go down in price in due course. But nonetheless, we understand its true value, and because of that, we know that the prices may go up, but the value will remain constant through time. It all evens out. Tricky guy. It's so very, very, very tardy of you to discuss prices if you have to ask. All right. Thank you, tricky guy. I can imagine the accent you used to make that statement. Walt 2T. I like the straw myself. Very interesting offerings for those with lots of money than cents. A lot more money than cents. That's right. Exactly. Yeah, some of them are kind of cool. That ball of yarn looked kind of wild. But thanks, Walt 2T. You are the man. Eric says, more money than brains, I guess. Yes, indeed. Mac Shiraz says, time to go buy a few metric tons for the gold demand is an 8-year low video that I did. All right, very good. Thank you. Yes, exactly. That's time to buy if it goes down in price. And Philip Vostopoulos says, is it worth buying gold still? Yes, I'm of the case where I buy it when it's up and buy it when it's down. Diversify. And I'm a buyer of gold. I do like gold. All right. Silver Agent says maybe it will come down enough to buy a whole crap load, for the kids. Exactly. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Take another bite. All right. Silver Saver says, great time to buy, and I shall. It's holding steady in price and even going up a little bit. Sal, what do you think? Strike while the iron is hot? Yes. Slacker Stacker, you are the man, by the way. I think strike while the iron is hot, or maybe even wait till it gets a little hotter, or wait till the price goes down a little bit more. It could go down a little bit, but I think overall by the end of the year, it'll be up a little bit. It's time to buy more gold then. Yes, indeed, Alexander. You are the man. Alexander R.D. Root. Thank you, sir. Joe WGER says a black swan event or buy right before December rate increase. Then after stimulus on a failed rate hike, it should go up. Yes. And some say that that rate hike is already built into the gold price. It will bounce back, but a little worrying. Yes, Stephen. Yeah, try not to worry too much. I think it's gonna bounce back. Gold is resilient. It's surpassed ages and ages through history there. Tricky Guy says, what can we do to make the people see gold as stodgy? Does nothing. No one uses anymore. Ask the central banks. Answer, will allow anyone to make up their own digital currency. This will stop anyone from seeing gold as a help, cool, and for sure. And we can continue to buy all the gold instead of them using our fiat worthless paper. Yeah, who knows? It could be quite a strategy they have there. If it's indeed something like, I mean, you know, or if it's not a strategy that they're implementing, I think that they're happy it came along for sure. So Funk Dad Forcelli would like to see gold at $1,100 or less because I want more. I'm with you, my friend. In fact, I wouldn't mind seeing it at $1,000 or less, to be honest with you. Attaboy, the 5 factors that affect price video. Silver Agent went back and took a look at that video, and I appreciate that, Silver Agent. Very, very nice of you, my friend. Let's see here. Very good. Okay. Silver Wolverine, gold is going lower. Unless the tax reform or healthcare don't get done, then it's going higher because we will be in recession. Yeah. And I'm with you. If we get tax reform through and healthcare repealed, then I think we will see gold go down. Donald in New Mexico. Hi, Sal. When the Republican tax break for the rich fails, the built-in expectations in the stock market will retract. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Trickle-down economics has always failed. It trickles down their legs, not the economy. The stock market will retract, and there will be a rush to the safe haven, then it's gold. Don't hold your breath for any legislation this year in Congress and the Trump administration. Republicans can't legislate their way out of a paper bag. Well, we have to agree a little bit there, Donald, in New Mexico, because the Republicans are failing in Congress right now. And this tax cut proposal is all over the place. I heard there was some loopholes that they're keeping for owners of homes along golf courses and the like. And there's other things that there's no real tax cut for the rich. And the rich are the people who make the economy actually work. The corporate rate that's going to be good. There's some good parts of it, but if they can agree on something and get it passed through, it'll be something. But we really need a massive tax cut, to be honest with you. It's got to be massive, and it's going to be across the board for everybody. And I understand the idea that we shouldn't be subsidizing states with higher taxes, so we shouldn't make those deductible. But I think at this point in time, let's just give everybody a tax cut across the board, simplify it, and including the rich. People got to understand it's the rich that pay us, the working class, and it will create jobs, and then there'll be more people paying taxes, and more people that pay taxes means an increased revenue stream into the treasury, and then the treasury will have more money, and then they'll spend more, which that's an unfortunate side effect. They really should spend less, the government should, but nonetheless, you want to stimulate the economy, cut taxes. It won't trickle down, it will gush out. All right, moving along. Keep stacking, bros. Robert Rodriguez says, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. We will do that. We will definitely do that. Beach Bum Silver. I know the Chinese are buying a lot of gold lately. Yes, they are. They're picking up again, actually. I'm buying some gold from what I understand. Check out Small Gold's videos on that. Chad Lichtenstein. If gold drops any at all, I will buy it up, especially when the Saudi Arabia and Venezuela getting off the petrodollar. Yeah. And I don't know that they're going to get off the petrodollar now. Venezuela maybe, but they're in a world of hurt now. And it's probably only a matter of time before there's revolution there or something going on. I don't know. It's a mess over there. Irv, just bought a couple 1/10 ounce coins for 2 of the kids for Christmas. Hope the price does not go up so I can buy more for myself when additional funds become available. That's awesome and very nice of you. As Cornstacker says, great dad looking out for your kids. Awesome. Very good. Berlin, the yearly mining of gold is going down too. Yes, I think we've reached peak gold production, and it's going down a little bit, but it's, and I think that's because the reason why it may be going a little bit forward is because of the lack of demand, or as much demand anyway. It'll pick back up again, though. Silver bean counter. Well, I don't know what's going to happen in the market. I only know how I'm going to allocate my holdings. It's going to include more gold and silver. Amen. Me too. Silver bean counter. All right. Mimaru, would you say there's blood in the streets yet? Is gold, in everyone's opinion, one of the most hated assets right now? That's a good question. I don't think it's really hated. But, it's just being ignored, I think. So, anyways, but yeah, so we'll see. But thank you, Mimaru. There's a conversation there, but we won't get into all that. Let's see here. Wesley Ruiz. Now is the time to buy, people. Silver under 18 is a steal. Gold at around 40 a gram is fantastic if you can't afford to purchase an ounce. After a year, it adds up. We get hit with the EMP. Bitcoin is done. Finito, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Well, and that's right. And the whole thing with EMP, if electricity goes out, an EMP is not going to be worldwide, obviously. And more than likely, it wouldn't be nationwide either. If you get an EMP, it's probably going to be somewhat targeted. And so I don't think that's going to wipe it out, but it will certainly prevent you from using it and accessing it. So, yeah. Not you. Sad, but the new gold is Bitcoin. You can buy cryptos with it and sell them for it. Cryptos are here to stay, creating new technologies that will forever change the world. Ethereum and Cardano, especially because cryptos give many the privacy and freedom from censorship they want. Just look at Monero and Steem. At both cryptos, you can send value to anyone without leaving a trace and have an alternative social media that can't be shut down. I have gold, silver, and cryptos now, along with emergency food and weapons. All of them are needed at this time. Yeah, I think diversification really is the key. So, yeah. Very good. All right. Massachusetts prepper. Unfortunately, this is one area where I don't think the supply and demand will affect the price too much. But if it did, it would be a prime time to buy. Some very interesting information, brother. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you, Massachusetts prepper. Yes, well said. All right. Very good. Vahinho, CFA. I find it fascinating, though, that even with such low demand, the value of gold has held strong. In the UK, it's still well up since a Brexit vote last year and GBP. So it's doing its job. Even after the British pound devalued in the Bank of England, QE continues. All right. Yes. Very good. Thank you for that comment. Mateo Man, buy when people aren't interested. That's exactly right. Hopefully the price goes down and we can buy it more. Yeah, we can get more. The funds. Yeah, with these coin dealers charging high premium, it's taking all the fun and profit out of everything. Yeah, I mean, I've got mixed feelings about some premiums, but I understand, Jim Farrell, any long-time collector knows the price goes up and down and goes down. It's not a good thing to buy thinking you will get rich. I buy because of the beauty of what I buy. It lasts forever. Gold and silver are not going away. That's exactly right, Jim, and I'm with you on that for sure. Anthony G. Isn't China going to ultimately become the key to gold and silver prices in the coming years? I think all stackers will be looking at China for the next 5 years or so. Yeah, I mean, there's Asian markets, which is China is sort of spearheading. So I do think we need to pay attention to what's going on over there and what they're doing, for sure. Because the renminbi is part of their breadbasket of currencies, is going to have some, and I think there's some push and pull between East and West in that regard. So I do think there's something to consider there. All right. Adrian, FC82 says, I hope the price keeps falling. Back up the truck. Amen, brother. I hope so too. M3D views. Not surprised, 1 Bitcoin. That gold demand is dropping. Just ask younger people if they're buying gold or cryptos. The trend will continue in a year. 1 Bitcoin will be worth 10 ounces of gold. In March, it was 1 for 1. Now it's about 5.5 to 1. I have some of each. I bought some more Bitcoin today in the dip. Didn't buy any more gold for months and probably won't. Right. Well, and he's taking a risk, and his risk is being rewarded right now. And so, yeah, it's just a matter of, if you're willing to take that risk, then, I say go for it. It's just a matter of what's going to happen. The price starts dropping somewhat drastically, and you need to get it out. I've heard that some of these exchanges are crashing, or they're only allowing so much to be taken out at a time. They're throttling it, that type of thing. So just be careful out there. But I applaud all who have made some money on the Bitcoin here. Sentiment has truly hit rock bottom, Tinfoil Hat Girl says. Well, Tinfoil Hat Girl, yes. And it's so good to see you around. Again, haven't seen you in a while, but glad you're back here. She says she's still around, just as I've been looking at other topics and channels. Nothing new happening around silver, unfortunately, so I ventured away. Fortunately, life kept me too busy, and I've been playing the piano. Oh, that's cool. Playing a little bit of the piano here. Very, very good. Michael T. I'm beginning to see that to have any chance of retiring, I will need to risk putting more into the stock market. I only have a little in now. I don't see how you can risk putting a sizable amount into gold or silver. All right. Well, Michael T. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, gold and silver is a pretty stable. It's probably a pretty conservative. I don't know. I mean, maybe a money market or something like that, or a CD or something of that account if you want to have to take risk. But anyways, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes out. I mean, I think that having a diversified portfolio, some people say 5, 10, 20% at the most of gold and silver is a pretty safe bet here. Bullion Bug says, I still have a demand for gold. If prices stay low, I will continue to purchase it. The demand is still high in China, Russia, and India. That it is. Since it's almost half the world population, the value of gold will remain. Governments that have fiat currency don't want the sight of gold and silver rearing their heads. Keep stacking for the hedge value against fiat currency. All right. It'll be interesting to continue seeing massive crypto returns and funneling those to buy free precious metals. Gold is doing what it is meant to do. Being a stable store of value will break out at the end of the year. We shall see. Have we scheduled a no-core incident already? I'm not sure what a no-core incident is, but thank you, Think Vesting. Appreciate it. Yep, I think that it's going to be interesting to see what the returns. And I agree about funneling those to buy precious metals for sure. Me says good. Well, I hope he means that in the terms of being able to buy if price goes down. Person Place reminds me of when Rothschild agents have sold England stock just to buy it back on the huge dip. Bitcoin will reveal itself for the Ponzi scheme it really is. Yes, I saw a video about somebody explaining that in such a way where there's all these trades going on, and they're bots. Essentially, these bots are making these trades, causing the price to go up. And yeah, pretty crazy. barring and plus all these forks, they can just fork it to death if they wanted to. Barring a stock market crash, real estate crash, or nuclear war, I think gold and silver are headed lower imminently. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, I think there's potential for them to go down. But they've been pretty resilient through all this, to be honest with you. Keith High, gold and silver has not bottomed out yet, and the dollar is doing good. It's just people is putting more money into Bitcoin, and that's the way I see it. Yep. All right. And I know the people don't put. Let me see what this is. I think I clicked on this before. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bitcoin is a fraud doomed to fail. Yeah. That's the video I was talking about that I saw. Thank you, Hojo, for that. And this guy talks about it and explains why it's doomed to fail. And it's a pretty interesting indeed explanation here. So check that link out when you get a chance. AG Argentum. Of course, who wants to buy something which only goes down in value? Well, I don't think gold goes down in value. I think it holds its value. But anyways, I know nothing about altcoin. Keith, sorry. David Besham. Haven't seen David in a while. Tiffany's has gone downhill, he said. Just because something's made of precious metals doesn't give it class or grace. I agree with that. If gold demand is so low, then why is the price still ridiculously high? If gold were really so in love, it should be below 900. That's what where I'm at too, Richard. It's holding strong. I'm still bullish on gold because, I think probably the case is it would have been a lot higher if with Bitcoin and stuff weren't around. We would see it be going much higher now. Will says to buy. Will Hornbuckle says to buy, and I'm with you. I'm with you, partner. There, yes, indeed. Gold Observer. Hard to imagine how global gold demand is so low, given that China and Russia have been stocking up record amounts. But I suspect there's a tiny dip to retest the price before it starts to climb, which I feel would take a little time and allow us to add more metal to stack. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let's see if people are still here. Yes, there's people still here. All right. There's some folks in the live stream here commenting, typing things in the chat section. Nice. Very good. Oh, CFA means complete effing a-hole. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the comments here. Heck of a guy. When my Bitcoin value doubles, I'll put 10% of it back in metals. That's good thinking. That's what I would do if I was in Bitcoin. I take the profits and put them in the metals. Where I buy my silver, 70% of the products are out of stock since September. What a drag it is. That sucks. I have to look around, check out Provident Metals, JM Bullion, APMEX. They'll have stuff in stock. Financial Liberty, Chuck says, Financial Liberty is using your channel copied on their channel. Well, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, Financial Liberty is using your channel copied on their channel. Financial Liberty. Okay, let's search for Financial Liberty.
This video was brought to you.
I'm not speaking since I'm typing. I don't see it. You got to post a link, brother. It must have been taken down. It must have been taken down. I think they are taken down. Here, wait, here it is. Here it is. Let's see. Yep. All right, we got to report these guys. Let's see here. Let's see here. How do I report this? Report. Let's see here. Problem is, they don't make this thing easy. It's on the link, right? So watch when we do this. It promotes terrorism. I should say it promotes terrorism. It infringes my rights. Choose one. Infringes my copyright. There we go. Submit. Submit a copyright complaint. Someone copied my creation. We just were there. I don't want to copy it because I'm going to release my paste. Just do it. Do it. Too much trouble. They don't make it easy. It's too much trouble. I'm just going to tell them they suck. You suck. And let's go back and find this. No, I don't want to do that because that actually gives them more. Let's see here. What about, where's their channel? There's their channel. Let's see here. How can we do this? Stop. You have been reported to the FBI. Screw YouTube. I am going to law enforce and to have you charged with copyright infringement. It's already in motion. There we go. That'll scare them to death. Let's go back to another video here. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Thank you. Mike Smith. So now I'm buying U.S. silver certificates just to have something to get my hands on because I'm a greedy burger. Those are pretty cool. The silver certificates are pretty cool. Chuck Delano, Bernie Madoff investors also rode the wave until they had bits of coins left. Yes, indeed they did. And some are saying that one video, that guy actually made a compelling argument that it was a scam or a Ponzi scheme. A guy from Mexico told me a lot of silver mines are closed waiting for the price to go up. Wow. You know, I can believe it because of security measures, you know, down there. They had some thieving going on down there in Mexico. A couple of them. I did a video about it some time ago. Dizzy Willow, I got 6 at the 2015 polar bear. This is my 2013 Canada 1.5 ounce polar bear. Cub 1.5 from SD Bullion for $26.40 a pop. Can't wait to see them. Maybe it will be time to do my first unboxing video. Well, very cool. Cheers from Mississippi. Thank you. I can almost hear the southern accent as you type that. Thank you, sir. Something golden. Personally, as a holder of gold, silver, and Bitcoin, I'm sitting tight. Bubbles as far as the eye can see. So maybe a good time to sit on some cash. Probably so. I'm not buying anything right now. Awareness of the markets. Plus a minor fact, I'm skint. I'm not sure what that means. PMs and Bitcoins, rich cash, and cash is king. All right. I agree. Something golden. Very good. April. How's it going, April? Truthfully, I'm not sure. That is why I enjoy watching channels like yours and others to get different people's opinions. Yeah, very good. It's always good to get information from a variety of different sources. Very good. Thank you, April. Appreciate you being here. Something golden. Maybe if SHDF, the holders of such extravagancies, can sit in the street and shake their silver cans for some loose change. I guessed. Very well said. I agree. Yeah, maybe so. Davies Killer. Sometimes people fail to look more than 100 miles from their front door. With approximately 10 million crypto accounts and 7K Bitcoin, you think that that's all there is. But with 30,000 and sometimes more accounts being opened every day, well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Impoverished people around the world are coming to cryptos, and Bitcoin is a big boy in the block. 1 billion Chinese, 1 billion in Indian surrounding area, hundreds of millions in Africa, hundreds of millions and more in the first world countries, plus Russia and the Saudis. And don't forget the institutional money on Wall Street waiting for SEC approval. 25K Bitcoin. Nope, way more than that. All those people making Silver the Moon videos couldn't be more wrong. Bitcoin has been mooning for over a year, or better or worse, because I'm done watching this rocket. I still have gold and silver plus numismatics. I'd be crazy not to educate myself on the crypto space. And that's just it. You know, I'm going to understand what you're saying because there's a relatively small percentage of people using it. But the thing is it's not really a currency right now. And I think people are getting into it mainly because of the potential to go up in value. But I think that its original purpose as a currency, I think has been kind of abandoned right now. And I think when people see that, then the speculation will continue for some time. But check that other video that guy posted a link on. I think that's kind of interesting because look at all these forks that are happening, and they can go on forever if they want. And you're just splitting wealth there. I don't know. I'm a little. I mean, again, I have no fault, no one for making money on it, and putting a little money into it, investing into it, if they're prepared to lose it. That's the key. And obviously, you have, and you've done well with it. And there's a lot of technicalities in the cryptocurrency, in the cryptosphere, as it were. I demand lower premiums. JRW3 says, me too. I'd like to see some lower premiums as well. Cornstacker G. I wonder if Cornstacker's in here. Is Cornstacker in here? I don't know if Cornstacker's in here. I don't think he's in here. Let's see here. But somebody's told me hi up here. Where is it? Global Observer did. Hello, Global Observer. He's probably gone by now. I'm just here replying to comments. I'll be back with you guys. Stick with me. You guys are cool. If anything, this is a good place for people just to chat while I'm reading these comments, which is pretty cool. I like I'm out of focus, Donald in New Mexico says. All right, let me go back here. Okay. Let them lower the price, Cornstacker G says. I'm going to continue to fill my vault with the yellow metal, just like China and Russia are stockpiling along with the mega rich. Amen, brother. I'm with you there, too. By the way, I have a special request to do your next video with a New Jersey accent. Let's see if we can make it happen, Cornstacker. Let's see if we can make it happen. Able Guy says, I thought some premiums on Greater Modern Coins was bad. Gee, this is on a whole new level. It sure is, Able Guy. I am right there with you. And you don't know anything that I just said until just now because I just replied and you're not in here. I mean, maybe he is in here. Is he in here? No, he's not in here. All right, here we go. Back to the front. Manolo says, I have a 1965 5-cent written in English, having a head of Paul Kruger on the back. Call me. Well, I don't have a quarter, so I can't call you because I don't care. What is up with people posting their phone numbers on here from these foreign countries? One Grisman. Hey, if you want to put gold on the sale, so be it. Then my stack just got 10 coins taller. Amen. And he got some guns to protect it there, too. Awesome. Oddvar Stalamo says, very interesting video about the big lie about the silver supply. I will certainly keep your words in mind. The whole derivatives thing, though, just seems like sophistry to me. I have viewed countless videos and articles on the subject, and I have never been able to fully comprehend what derivatives are or what is so bad about them. Yeah, same here. It's like this big primordial sludge, you know? It's crazy. Coin collecting fun. I'm going to shout you out, brother. Makes you want to have a pepper. A Dr. Pepper, that is. I don't think I'm brave enough to eat one of the peppers you eat. Those are beautiful, some fancy items for the rich and famous. I wouldn't get this over a bird's nest unless I had a way more money than I knew what to do with it. Matt Langstrat says it took me 8 years to figure it out about the demand for gold going down. All right. Paul McNulty is not fazed by the gold demand going down. It's real wealth. Samuel Lucas Flyer says, as prophesied in the Bible, the world will get a new economy, anti-Christian system, not exactly in that order, but shortened. I personally don't trust cryptocurrencies, and I can see what the Bible means. Many terrible crimes are done in the deep web and BTC, and they are untrackable. So you will never know who paid the hitman, paid for the torture, or the child porn. We should stick to our credit cards that are trackable for the police. That is the honest way, and when you use Bitcoin, you're kind of dishonest. Well, I kind of disagree with you there. And by the way, don't be so sure that it's not being tracked. I think anything digital, I think they can find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's ones and zeros, there's somebody looking in, I think. They were firstly and mostly used in the deep and dark web. Don't back that on that. Instead, go against it and don't use them. But thankfully, many of the people buying them today buy them like stocks. And that's exactly right. They're more like stocks. So, yeah. Gold is wealth and always will be, as Junius Maltby said. Silver is the new gold. Havoc Horse 120. Well, you know, I love silver, but nothing can replace gold in my mind. All right, Coin Collecting Fund is thanking me on this information about gold demand. And the Gold Swan video. Yes, the Fonz liked it. Said closest spot and beautiful. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that, sir. Colonic Stacker says Cole Silver, which we want to know where Cole Silver is. We haven't seen him around lately. Hope he's doing okay. Cole Silver embedded in North Korea, waiting for activated by CIA Director Mike Pompeo. Would be cool if Cole was able to bring back some local currency for a video. Yes, it would. On the big lie about silver. So we lied about silver. So shortage never was. Silver pumpers laughing us all the way to the bank. How does it make you feel? Rich Basher squeezing you for every cent. Yep. N91605, thank you. Good comment. Folkvar says, too much silver or not enough. I doubt anyone really knows. However, if there were not paper contracts, silver would be much higher price. I think that's something we can all agree on. Yeah, I agree. There's manipulation going on for sure. It's undervalued. All right. Mochipa Kamikaka says, just got this gold coin sent. My phone number is, boy, I wish it wasn't out of state. I'd call. Dude, where's my car? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Clash Guitars. I thought I'd let you know. I use this idea about how to tone silver in 60 seconds. I use this idea and a few others to cobble a video together on how to artificially tone coins. I did give you credit and linked your channel at the end of the movie. Well, thank you, Clash Guitars. And is it a full-length feature? I'm curious. Let's see here. Let's see if he did this. Let's see if he really did do it. Man, jamming stuff here. Let's see here. Silver Stream, Anthony Low, Vintage Morgan, Artificial Tone, Bullion Coins. Don't make me, I gotta go through 17 minutes.
1921 Morgans that have been cleaned.
Let's see, there he goes here. Wow, very cool. He looks like he's doing some different stuff. Wow.
No way.
No way. Cool.
Dude, I got some rainbow toning that time.
Nice.
Right in the middle. You see it?
Rainbow in the dark. Some Dio.
Have kind of a ring
You should have played some Dio during that part.
You kind of
Let's see here.
have them. All right. Yes, these are my favorite.
All right. Those are his
I like this
favorite.
one right here.
That is pretty cool.
For the live streams, I'll be giving these away. And yeah. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.
All right. I didn't see where he mentioned me, but I'll subscribe to the guy. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, he just linked. Okay, all right, very good. All right, anyways, thank you. Punchbowl turd, gold buying probably won't pick up once everyone loses their butt royally when Bitcoin goes full-blown pollute. All right, I put a V in front of my paste there. All for you, Punchbowl turd. All right, very good. Jim Powell, the big lie about silver. I'm one of those that believes in number because, for one, as you so brilliantly pointed out, the world is consuming more than it's producing. But that deficit didn't just start in 2016. Second, there are historical hard numbers about the world supply that is still monetized. So the claim nobody knows isn't really accurate. I've even seen a video about the influx of the silver scrap balance sheet when they tried to hide the fact that a particular amount appeared on the sheet around the same time, and the last Colotron was shut down at Oak Ridge, Tennessee. It comes out of the ground at 9-to-1 ratio with gold. This will give you an idea how much silver there ever was based on how much gold is above ground, because gold isn't consumed and destroyed like silver. It always is recyclable unless it's rendered monatomic. With that and the other data about consumption, it isn't difficult to figure out that there isn't a whole lot left. You do your viewers a disservice by claiming there's plenty of silver out there. Your evidence is nobody knows how much there is. Well, I don't think you really watched the video, Jim, because I showed you mine production for the last, 7, 8 years of mining, and how much has been produced every single year. I think you need to watch the video again. I'll come back to this live stream and watch me say that, to go back and watch again, because I showed you numbers for 1 year of production of silver. Notwithstanding, that doesn't include scrap. 1 year is more than the number that was on that chart that I showed. And that I so, quote, brilliantly pointed out, as the world is consuming more than it is producing. I never said that. I just said it is consuming. Silver is consumed, but that doesn't mean it's not recoverable. If the price gets to a point where it's economically viable, well, they'll just get it back, just like they recover gold from computer chips and the like, because it's economically viable to do so. All right, silver mana. If gold is $1,300 and silver is at $17, which one has the greater chance of doubling in price? In 2011, gold almost hit $2,000, while silver was knocking it in at $50. Silver seems to be a better plan of return. Yeah, I kind of see the 2011 as a very strange anomaly, kind of like 1980 was. And if we go by that, then yeah, you're right. But will we see those exact same circumstances again? I don't know. But Corn Stacker posted a video about this, about the premiums you pay for silver on average compared to gold. If you use the ratio, the price ratio, well, you're actually spending more money and will get less in silver. But I'm not saying that people shouldn't be buying silver, and because it does have some. It's more volatile, so there's more of a chance of it to kind of go up because it's a commodity as well as money. Gold is more stable. And so I think that's why, price-wise, and I think that's why you don't see it going up as much. All right, here's the deal. Lady Liberty's going to set it to us straight here, Lady Liberty Stacker. Global elites are driving up the cryptocurrencies and the stock market to drive people into the markets, and driving down the price of PM to scare people so they can buy it up. As for me, I like to do the opposite of what the masses are doing, PM buying, prepping, and the like, for instance. But I'm sitting on the gold sidelines until the prices come down precious levels where I bought a lot, 1150 to 1220 or so. The advantage of being a more seasoned stacker is you have a reference point to work from. Thanks, Al. Yeah, that's right. And patience is where it is too, and these metals, if you can wait it out and see where the trends are going and make smart buys, then yeah, that's the way to do it. Me again, 2222 says, as the world consumes consumption versus production of approximately 1 billion ounces, then divide by 10, we get 100 million pounds, and divide by 2,000, we get 50,000 tons. And in this video, we see gold at 187,000 tons. So round figures, it's about 3 times more gold than silver. I don't know where you get that. I have no idea where you get that. I think you're getting something completely mixed up. Metric tons. Let's see here. However, right now, but that's just it. You're saying that more gold than yeah. I don't think that's That's if you believe the 1 billion ounces, which I don't believe. All right. Gold is overpriced and silver vastly underpriced. Please note the world production of silver largely disappears every year when gold does not. And I addressed that. I don't think this guy watched my video either. I don't think he watched it. I think he may have saw the first few seconds of it. But all right, part-time preppers. When central banks load up on crypto and have a yard sale with their gold, I'll start to worry. Yes, I'm with you on that. Cornelia Nakale, I'm having lots of SA coins and many more. I wish I could call the number, I would. There is only one corn. My email address is good. I'll spam you. There's her email address. Send her a message for me. I think these are all fake accounts doing this. Fun. They made it through. Slightly pricey. Might be thou that has burglars and would be interested in a tin can. Silver Woman says. Yeah, it'd be a good way to hide the wealth, for sure. Are gold and silver going to go up in July 5th? The answer is no, in case you're wondering. Well, thanks for that. I appreciate it. I wouldn't have known unless you told me. That's either a bear's head right there for his, or that's a butt, and he's mooning me with dimples on the butt cheeks. What do you think it is? Ravenhawk says 33rd view, first comment, something cuddly kitties. All right, yes, sir. Had to bring the kitties back, Ravenhawk. Thank you, my friend. The cat picked gold. Yes, indeed. Andre Gilbert says, nice video. The most coins I buy are for intrinsic value, and I really like the motive, and the premium is not too high. Yes, I agree. Very good. Which means that you're not as attached to them as some of us are. The 1908 No Motto St. Gons is so sexy, Mr. Monkey Swag 96 says. The 2010 Silver Kangaroo is my favorite design of the High Relief series. Thank you, sir. Certainly appreciate that. I'm sentimental about, John Hartley says, I'm sentimental about all my numismatic value collection. I remember when I bought each one of them. Come to think of it, I love my stack as well. There you go. The sentimental value covers all the bases in John Hartley's collection. Slacker Stacker. About the three values of gold and silver. Interesting video, Sal. I have pieces from all three definitions myself. I'm glad to see the soft and cuddly kitties. Missed them. The Fat Panda Part 1 just seemed antisocial or shy in front of the camera. Part 2 seems to like precious metals and more tolerant of the camera. Yet likes to attack when least expected. Yes, that kitty is definitely a tiger of a cat. Shinanobu. Anyone want an official statement from the men on the subject? I have a copy. It wasn't from them. They assure the public on the fake gold. Yeah, I posted a follow-up video on it, but thank you. That's on the fake gold bar thing. All right. Stephen Heath likes to collect, but my main aim is to stack. I collect QBs, 5-ounce proofs, and half-ounce, 10-ounce lunars in a 5-coin box. But anything else I flip and buy basic bullion like Brits and Rubes. Very good. Big Lori says, great video, Sal. Love the cats, love the coins. And you're absolutely right, my friend. Never let anyone tell you what you're collecting or stacking is wrong. It's so personal, eh? That's exactly right. Thank you, Big Lori. Well said. Great channel. Back the truck up. He's backing the truck up to get his silver. All right. Nice. James Hopkins says, haven't seen James around in a while, so it's good to see you, James. He has 50% intrinsic value and 50% collector value and 100 and sentimental 100% of my collector pieces. Very cool. Collects a lot of antique silver metals and just crazy about the artwork and the symbology in them. Their historical significance makes them absolutely fascinating to me. This triad gives them great sentimental value to me. That's why when I revisit them, I experience an extreme amount of contentment, which is very satisfying. Very good. All right. Awesome. I agree. I'm kind of of the same mind. Sal, based on the intro in your video, I would think that the fractional 1 ounce, a fractional ounce gold coins might have some nutritional value too. Very well said, Tex Man. I agree. Jim says on the three values of silver and gold. When I started collecting, it was old American gold coins and expensive at the time. It moved on to old sovereign marks and francs. I even have a Saudi Arabia gold coin. Gold took off more, moved to silver. Strange as it may seem, my favorite is a 100-ounce beat-up Engelhard from me, a rite of passage. You're lucky you deal with 2 cats. I deal with a Mama Poo Australian catalog and a lab pit. Wow. I have a friend who has a lab pit as well. All right, Silver Wolverine. I am only sentimental about 3 silver eagles that I have with the dates my kids were born. Very cool. Well, that begs the question there, Silver Wolverine. How many kids do you have? Let me see if he's in here. Let me see if he's paying attention. Let's see. Silver Wolverine in here. I'm curious to see how many kids he has based off of his comment. Okay, he's there. Let's see. Let's see if he answers. We're waiting with bated breath. Silver Hudson 13 is in here, by the way. I think, is Silver Hudson 13 in here? I thought I saw him. All right. Now, I've read his comment. 12 kids, he says. I'm going to see if I have deductive reasoning skills. If I'm made out. I'm only sentimental about 3 silver eagles that I have the dates my kids were born. So based on that, can you deduce on how many kids he's got? Silver Hudson 13. By the way, he was inspired. He inspired me in a way for this video that I just posted today, by the way. Silver Wolverine is not here. He's got 3 kids. The answer is 3. That's the answer to the question. All right. Silver Agent. Cool cats and cool viewpoint. Thank you, sir, Silver Agent. It's always great to listen to your show. Well, thank you. I'm on another show, Silver Agent. You're being shouted out now, and I appreciate you, my friend. Silver Cat, I don't worry a lot about the price. I'm a collector, and it's a hobby for me. I just don't buy something thinking I can double my money on this coin. I buy it because I like it and want to add it to the collection. Very good. Yeah, and that's kind of my feeling, too, on a lot of these, for sure. Modern Collect. Oh, this is Modern Collector. My video, an oldie but goodie about the modern graded coin. My thoughts on modern coin grading. I bought a Lewis and Clark slab nickel set last year off eBay. They were graded PF70 by NGC holders that were horribly scratched. I sent them to be reslabbed and received a call saying that one of them was on a 70 because it had a nick under Jefferson's eye. They offered to buy the coin at the value I stated and refund my money. They could lower the grade and pay me a value difference, or they could find me a coin in 70 state and send that to me. I just had them find me a coin that was 70. I tried to do the same thing, Ryan, and they wouldn't do that because these were not 70s in this video here. Tomoko's Enterprise. When visiting the stack, I find so many sentimental pieces. They all bring back memories. Thanks for this, Sal. Have a fine weekend. Very well said. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that, Dean. You were the man. Just like the market, buy low and sell high. Crypto should be factored in, though. Yes, very good on the gold demand going down. Global Observer says, when I look at my coins, I'm always fascinated and humbled by the craftsmanship that created them. And it's so good to think about the rocks that had to be broken up to find the metals. I agree with that. That's actually something I do think about, too. Never ever thought I would be holding coins for such good reasons. Then I need them to do the job they were collected for. I will be pleased, and any I have left will make me more pleased. Very, very good. Everyone has a reason for stacking. You have to buy what makes you happy, or you wouldn't stack in the first place, Eric says. I have a variety for that reason. Also, love the kitties. At least you have chills. At least yours chills with you. Mine would just meow for more treats. Kitty wants to be petted. That's right, Tessa. Yours does too. Cute, cute kitty there. The cat cracked me up when I grabbed the slab with his nail near the end. Good video, Sal. And also, Silver has been given as gifts, carries lots of sentimental value. That's very good. Awesome. Very good. Let's see if anybody other comments came in since 8 minutes ago when that was done. Yes. And we'll just run through these real quick. Then we'll come back to you guys and I'll show you guys some love. Exactly. Some salalove. Salalove. Is that what you say? I have about 20 coins plus with sentimental value. Mother, father, HM. Why can't I reply to this? Oh, it's still loading. What's going on here? Let me refresh this. Okay, there it is. Now, have about 20 coins plus with sentimental value. Mother, father, hand model kids gave me. Otherwise, about 50-50. The panda kitty needs a decrease in her Xanax. Good stuff as always, Sal. Thank you very much. How do you know it's a her, though? That's the question of the day. Coins, A through Z. Wow. All right. Let's see what he says here. Furry panda kitty cat is adorable. Attack kitty. I have coins and medals in all those categories, and many of mine share some of each value. If sentimental value means only that one likes something about the coin medal design, then I can't readily think of a more than a couple of coins or medals I own that doesn't have some sentimental value, since I rarely ever intentionally buy things I don't like in some way. It's a good point. Same can't be said for bland generic rectangles or circles or bullion I own, since I buy those for the store of value, the base metal material value, the intrinsic. I definitely don't agree with the use of the term intrinsic when defining the value of anything inanimate, since value is always attached to by individuals and therefore is always subjective. Well, that's right, but the thing is, it's by intrinsic I mean that the it's set by the market, the market price, which is spot price, and that is the value that has no objectivity tied to it. All right, gonna have to put you guys on pause for a moment. All right, guys, I've got to do something, a quick errand. It won't take me too long, but chat amongst yourselves, and I shall return very shortly. Am I back? Yes, I am. And you're still here. All right. Let me make sure of it, though. Yes, you're all still here. Very good. Okay. Now, let me go back here and finish this here. So anyways, intrinsic value is that which is held by the markets for things that, what the best market price for any particular item is. That is intrinsic value. And it's the least subjective of them all. All right. So anyways, but thank you for your thoughts. Let's see here. As a percentage cut and dry, my collections have a smorgasbord of products from silver statues of graded ancients to generic copper bullion and everything in between. Likes copper too. Bottom line for me, anything I buy other than for pure base material value, generic bullion, has to be something I find interesting enough to warrant the time and effort to acquire. Besides, there's such a vast variety of products out there for virtually every different taste. Why would I bother buying products that I don't find interesting? I don't have unlimited resources or time. That's right. Thank you very much for your kind words here. All right. Thank you, Coins A to Z. Very cool. All right. And Lady Liberty Stacker says, your video really made me stop and think. I'm mainly a stacker flipper investor, but there are those pieces that I just can't part with, such as my Salivate Kitty round. Well, thank you. The Fortitude round. Anything that was gifted to me from YouTube friends. My first ASC raw proof. My first numismatic purchase, among others. I think I'm a 20% collector, 20% sentimental, and the rest intrinsic or investing stacking value. Love the kitty. So sweet. Thank you very much, LLS. Very cool. Silver rings, different than copper, and I think the weight would be very different. For the Can You Trust the magnet test? Yes. That's right. Melonic Stacker says, nice to see the beautiful kitties and their soft pelts. So thank you. They needed to be there. Chimez says the Three Stooges. All right. Now let's see, since I had to go away for a minute, if anybody else has came in the comment area. No one else has commented. No one. All right, now we're back here. I have done that. All right. So now people are here, and the succubus round is about $350. Wow, that's a pretty good price for the succubus round. Abby Silver Stack, I pay like $6K a year in school taxes. Wow, that's a lot. That's crazy. You must be from New York, Abby. Only thing I can think of. Mimaru loves the kitty round too. Awesome. Thank you, Mimaru, and I appreciate you coming in. Sal, am I on Reddit? No. I'm not on Reddit or Instagram. Kind of limit this takes up so much of my time, YouTube. I try so much to, respond to comments and watch other videos and the like, and maintain my own channel and stuff. So it's hard to really spread myself too thin. I tried the Steam It thing, but I couldn't do that either. Trying to get the crypto out of that, for finding a way to do that, but we'll see. Hey, thank you, Chemez. Appreciate it, my friend. Midwest. In the Midwest. All right. Germany, all the education poopy is for free. Yeah. Well, it's for free, but nothing's really for free because you're paying for it in taxes there, Leon. Taxes. PA, wow. It might be, you might be living in a big city like Philly, probably. Or Pittsburgh. Or Brooksville. Brooksville is a huge city in Pennsylvania. You never can know. Mr. Monkey Swag, I just started posting on Reddit more often. YouTube is #1 for me. Instagram is #2. Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you, hey friend. 2 taxes, property and school taxes. Okay, wow. Let's see here. Sal, thoughts on a common date pre-33 gold? You're going to pay close to spot for it unless it's a higher than a 63 or 64. They're going down. Or an Indian. If it's an Indian, $2.50 and $5, you'll pay a little bit more for those. All right. Taxes are not even that much higher than the U.S., and we got the education poopy and healthcare poopy. You think you'd be surprised, Leon. Your taxes may not be, but some rich bugger over there in Germany's paying your taxes. I hate taxes too. And I think Germany does have a VAT too, yeah. Dean is here, Tomoko's Enterprise. Dean. Abby lives in the cornfields. All right. Very, very good. I'm glad you made it in, by the way, Abby. Silver Stack. I know I missed a lot of comments above because I was busy answering stuff on the other side, but yeah, that's cool. Silver Hustle 13 pays $6,000 a quarter in business taxes. Crazy. And that's the problem. These taxes are hurting the small businesses, and they're deeming people that own these small businesses rich when they have all their money tied up in their assets and in their business. That's not rich. That's keeping your head above water. And when you punish the so-called rich, with these higher taxes, it's going to stifle the economy. People that own these businesses, the sizes of which, these smaller businesses, that's what makes the country go round. All right. Yeah, Craig, I'm the only guy that has a live chat. Actually, you'd be surprised. There's other people that do that. I've known News Unit has one where he'll go up and he'll just walk off for hours at a time and keep it going. So people come in and they just chat on the side. Yeah, flat tax would be the best. Yeah, it would be nice if there were no taxes, but we need some taxes there, Mr. Monkey Swag. We just need to keep them low and only serve the constitutional purposes of government, of federal government. Hey, Rio Bentley, good to see you. Always one is still here, and he was the first one to come in. Chewy is from Illinois. Need I say any more about? Yeah, Illinois is very high taxes there. The Queen of England has $10 million offshore to avoid taxes. I ain't paying them unless I have to. Yep. Yeah, crazy, crazy. Some of Paradise accounts, Mimaru says. No, I mean the palladium coin going through the roof. Yeah. Yes, a flat tax would be awesome. Yes, less government, Abby. I'm with you. Government's gotten way too big. Way too big. And no one's talking about cutting spending. You cut spending, you'll get rid of the swamp. The Fonz is here. And Eric's in New York. He knows what it's like. Those taxes up there are brutal. Yeah. There's always one walked off a bit and then came back. Very good. And folks, speaking of walking off, I think I'm going to probably have to be bolting here, heading out. And but I wanted to come in and I wanted to just say hello to you folks. I feel like I'm just talking to a webcam. Actually, I'm talking to you, all of you. It's my voice is being funneled through this little device that I'm sitting in front of. It's going up through the USB cable here. It's going into the computer. It's tapping into my modem through the computer, through a port, the Cat5 cable, and heading out to you very quickly. Isn't that cool? So hello, Stephen Heath. And I'm going to say goodbye. But thank you guys for coming on. It's been a fun night for sure. We had a blast. And I appreciate all of you guys watching and popping in. Thank you, Abby Silverstack. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here very much. Very cool. And yes. Oh, yeah, the screen within a screen within a screen here is happening. Yeah, that's right. Sorry about that. Let me get back to this. Hey, we'll just do this real quick. We'll see if there's anybody. No one else has made a comment since the last comment. Here's a screen within a screen within a screen within a screen again. All right, very good. All right, guys, very cool. Appreciate you guys coming in. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and we will touch base. Who knows, if there's not a lot going on, I might pop in tomorrow. Making no promises, but you never know. But I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thanks again. A multitude of gratitude, y'all, for watching. And take it squeezy. Don't be sleazy. If you have a cold, then you might have to sneezy. See ya.